Hey guys, today we are going to see the top 10 date formulas you can use in StackBuy. These formulas allow you to track deadlines, KPIs, due dates, follow-up dates and more. So let's jump right in.
So the primary column here is a date column. Now the first formula that I want to show is date addition. If you want to add extra dates to your any of your date columns, you can configure this formula. So basically it becomes like this. It's date add. You reference the date column, which is the first date column. And if I want to add 3 more days to this, so I can add 3 as the number and the number of days that I want to add to this. And the formatting here is date, and the date format again, could be anything. So just apply. So it basically adds 3 more days to this particular date. Now, if I want to subtract the dates, I could use the same thing. I use the date underscore sub, use the date column as a reference, subtract 2 days, from this particular date. So just apply, and it basically subtracts the 2 dates. Now the third formula is date time parse. If I want to parse any of the date, right? So in this case, I want to parse, the 4th March 2021, and I want to show it in this particular format. So just use that as a format and apply. It basically parses, that particular date along with the time. Now I want to find out difference between 2 dates. If I want to calculate, the due date of something, and I want to calculate, what is the date difference between the starting date, which is, this date, and today, right, which is now, like today's date. So I can use date underscore difference, date underscore diff as a formula. Use the date reference, and you want to calculate with now, right? So basically the first is the date you want to start with, and the difference between the second, which is the end date, which right now is, say, the now function, and you want to show it in the number of days. So, and use this as a string format, right? You just apply. So it just calculates that information, right? So for example, if I now add any other date, so it calculates everything, right, based on the formulas that we just had. Now I want to change the format. I can use like a date time format, which is currently the now format, and I want to show it in year and month, right? And I can use the format as a date. Just apply. So it basically gives me the month and the date, the month and the year. If I want to convert the normal date column into like a general string format with a dash, I can use the date string formula, which is date str, and just give the date column as a reference. So it basically puts in, it changes the dashes into this particular format. Now there is a created time function. So you want to see what time this record was created. So just use created underscore time, and it basically pulls in the time the record was created. So for example, if I added a new record here, so it basically pulls in the information, and so let's just apply it again. It just gives you the current date. Now if you want to basically use what is today's date, the current now, what is today's date and today's time, so you can use the now function. So just now, and you can choose to show time and apply. So it basically pulls in the current date and time. Now if I want to get the year and the day the record was created, I can use the year function. Similarly, which day of the month I want to if I want to bring which day of the month for this particular date, it just brings that just use day as a function and give the date column as a reference. So it pulls in that information. Same if you want to calculate the weekday, right? What was the weekday of that particular date? So just use that as a function again, weekday, and use the date as a reference. You can also use to now and from now, right? So to now is a function where how many days are left, right? What is the difference between this date and the date today, right? The date to now, how many days is remaining for for that day to become today's date. Use to now and just give the date as the reference. So it just tells you that it is basically 26th was the date here, which is 26th March, and from today it is like 8 days, right? And also this is from now, so you can use how many days from this from this particular date to now, how many days remaining. So it just brings in that that information. So it's similar to the to now function. And then you can also, of course, bring the week number of that particular date in that year, right? So this is the date, and the week number, for example, is, in this case, is 22nd, and in these dates it's 2030. And what was the hour of this particular date and time, right? So I used the date time parse function, and what is the current hour of of creation of that particular date. Just click on apply. So it brings in the 20th. So I basically created all these records on the 23rd hour of that particular day. And I can also do the same thing minute wise. So these are the top 10 10 to 12 different date and time functions that you can use, and you can mix and match, and you can use it in even complex scenarios such as if formulas, or combine it with logical operators or numerical operators. So this is how you can manage your deadlines, your due dates, your follow-up dates, and various other things if you want to calculate based on, say, your campaigns, your projects, your deals or tasks, however you like to track on Slack. So give it a try.